pretty cool or whatever. I mean, we ain't like friends or nothing like that, but we like when we see each other, we speak. You know what I'm saying? He seemed pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing, things like that. And so I told him like he was I had talked to him. I was like, yo, listen, what's up? I ain't seen in a while because I know he came when he came in there. I felt like they sent him in there for a reason, but he cool. You feel me? So I ain't gonna treat him like I treat most of like the white folks who I'm trying to distance myself from. You know what I'm saying? So I spoke to him as a brother. You know, shook his hand or whatever. Then I told him, yeah, man, he said it's been a long time or something. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd be over there at a different spot. I'd be bouncing from park to park, letting them know. I said I found some cool little parks where they, you know, they have like electricity, so I'd be over there cooking and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, all right." I said the other part, you know, like where I got into it at, because he saw me get into it with this white dude, and he was breaking us up, stopping us basically from fighting. And so I told him that park where, you know, where you see me get into it at with the other people, I still be over there, but not too much. You know, they cut the electricity. You know, that's their way of showing their racism, to like run you out. Then he said, yeah, man, they be trying to run people out from they run people out from over there now. I say, yeah, I just, you know, I be over there, but not as much. I just go over there for a few minutes or sometimes a few hours, and I just leave. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I'd be at a new spot where I'd be cooking and chilling and stuff. After I told him that, I get in my car. I leave after I get my little free food, free groceries back there, and I also got some bread to give to the birds. You know what I'm saying? They said get one, so I picked this kind because they had some really good bread, and they ain't gonna lie, the kind I fuck with. If I'd have grabbed that bread, the birds wouldn't have had nothing to eat. So I grabbed this one because it's hard as fuck. It's almost like a baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like you could literally lump somebody up with this damn bread. So I'm gonna break it in half and feed it to the birds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go to the other spot, but you know, uh, they've been harassing extremely a lot lately over there. But they'll start it here. Once I keep coming anywhere where I keep going, they start harassing big time. So I'll wait for them to do it here, and you know. But uh, anyway, long story short, after I got in the car from speaking with the brother, I get in a car, drive here to this spot where I'm at now, and the spirits spoke with me, and they told me not to do that. I said, okay. So they told me, you know, even though I don't want to say exactly what they told me because um, they'll get extremely upset with me. So and then they trust me a lot, big time. I mean, they trust me a lot. And that's one thing I do not want to do is fuck up the trust that the spirits have with me. So that's why they communicate with me. But they told me not to do that. And I said, okay. They speaking to him is cool, but telling they what they mean by don't tell him where I'm at, even though they know. But you know, because they government. So they know exactly where I'm at. But if I tell him, then things like this will happen. Let me show you. Just to give you an example. You see that guy over there? That is the bench that I cleaned. Let me show y'all real quick. That is the bench that I cleaned over there that he's sitting at by the time I got here. Now, I don't mind that because it's a park. I don't give a fuck. I just cleaned it just to, you know, just to get some before and after pictures and just to clean the area from where I go cook at. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't sit at one or two or three. He sat all the way back there. That's their way of harassing me, of fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind that. But I guess the spirits was telling me don't do that because you know then they'll I couldn't hear the rest. I just tuned them out right after they told me not to because I automatically knew what they were talking about, and that was strange as fuck, yo. And I'm driving, yo, and they told me don't do that, and I was like, okay, 'cause I knew exactly what they were saying. I already know. I don't know how I knew, but I know what they trying to say. Yo, that shit is weird, y'all. I'm telling you, but I'm glad that they trust me like that. Um, to come to. Uh, it could have been the Heavenly Father sending them to me through, sending the message to me through the spirits, or it could have been the spirits themselves. I don't know. I didn't ask if this was the Heavenly Father. That's why I have to ask. If I ask, is this the Heavenly Father? He'll say, yes, my son. Or if I ask, is it him? If he don't say nothing, I know it's not him. It's the spirits on themselves. Or I ask, who is it? If I ask if it's the wind spirits and they say yes, then I know it's them. But um, and another thing, I could tell the difference between the tones and power and of the voices But sometimes if I'm in my zone, like I was jamming my music, you feel me? I was vibing, and they came through the little, not my personal music, but music I like to listen to when I'm chilling or whatever. And so I just wanted to be in the zone, and then they came through, and they told me don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Um, Speaking is okay, but like and me stopping speaking to like white folks a lot that's me. They didn't tell me to do that. That's on me. I just want to after peeping a lot of shit for 22 years, and man, it's shit. Um, and so anyway though, but when they told me not to do it, I know what they're saying. Don't tell the people where I'm at, what locations I'm at, even though they know. But when you tell them that, it just gives them the what word I'm looking. It gives them the right to harass you and provoke you, or to put uninvited guests around you, or unwelcome guests, people you don't want to fucking be around. And they know what kind of people you don't want to be around, and they know what kind of people you want to be around. So they do this to get a reaction out of you. But it all makes sense now, because they're human reptiles, they're human lizards, you know. So they just do dumb shit like that. But to them, it's not dumb. You feel me? Because the eye cannot see what the brain is telling it. So in other words, if all these crackers together, right? They got whatever government agency, it don't matter. Whoever they are, whatever they doing, whatever their assignment. So whatever they're doing, their assignment is to do to you, and their eyes, they can't see what you see. So they try to do things to get a reaction out of you, to try to figure out what you see. But you can see like the whole, you can see, if it's scary, but they don't know what you know, or they might think they know what you know, but to them, in their mind, you don't know. You don't see what they're, so they're provoking you to get reactions out of you. And sometimes they may do that to hurt you, to kill you, for whatever reason. But remember, in their mind, they're in looking at you, who's in. They don't know how to look on the outside. They can't program their spirit or their inner abilities to watch on the outside, to see. They're lizards. They're human lizards. I mean, I sound crazy as fuck to y'all, because y'all might not know, but I don't want to get. And another thing, I gotta watch what I say, because I don't want to piss the spirits off, And so I'm trying to like tell y'all you know what I mean, without going too deep. It's certain things that I'm allowed to say. Well, yeah. So yeah, there's that. They're in the inside looking at you, who's also in the inside. So they can't vision, you know what I'm saying? So they think they incognito. They think that you don't see them, you don't know, or they may know that you see them and know that you know, but they go about it a totally different way anyway, to get a reaction out of you. But they don't know, like it's anyway. Catch y'all next video. Stay safe. I'm about to smack on some of this food, y'all. And look, they gave me some donuts. I was gonna warm these up until I got there and seen that dude sitting there. So I'm gonna wait till he go, because they probably put him here a couple hours. They starting to come here now to use that charger. Ever since I cleaned that place where he's sitting at, no one really was coming there at all. And when they did come out here, they'll sit there and there. Now the people that comes here and fish actually like it for some reason. I think it's cool as fuck. You feel me? That come here and mind their business and fish. But I don't like when they come here and try to hold conversations with me and shit, or pretend like they fish and don't even have the right fishing gear, the correct. And then they come out here, don't even spend the correct fishing time to fish. Lets me know they fake as fuck. They don't want to fish. They just want to come here and talk to me, and I don't want to fucking talk to you, man. What the fuck you want to play these stupid ass games? Nah, I'm gonna give you some stupid ass games, bitch. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You want to take my life away from me, destroy my life, bitch, and cock block me and all that? Think you gonna get around me and get a happy little conversation? Fuck you, pussy, you fucking dumbass lizard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So, but the ones that really come out here for real, I like it. You feel me? No matter what time they come out here, but because they're fishing, they're minding their business. They're really fishing, and I felt like that's cool as fuck. Because I'll be doing the same thing. I would be. I'll be in my own little world, man. Shit. But the ones that come out here like that, like this guy here, and then they smoke cigarettes and they throw them all over the ground, so the ground stink up like cigarettes, and she have cigarette butts all around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they think I'm gonna clean that up, but I'm not. But when they do that, it's letting you know that something's gonna happen, because they are they send the homeless people in, or the corruption people in to corrupt the place, so they can have an excuse to destroy the place. So in other words, they send these guys in, these guys do what they've been sent to do, throw cigarette butts all over the place, trash, whatever it is they may do, and then in return it'll give the city authority to issue more, whatever it is they want to issue, more rules, more changes, changes coming, just to let you know. And that's basically what it is. They started draining the lake. I thought they was gonna drain the whole entire lake, and then maybe turn it to a park or something, a better park. But it seems like they changed their mind, because they had a big ass boat looking shit out here. What that shit looked like? A barge, like one of them big ass ships, and they had it out here for a couple of days. Then the water was shrinking. I was like, damn, they sucked up all the water. I'm like, damn, yo. And because the first night I came out here, that shit was deep. But now it's not that deep. It was like, I was like, what the hell? And I mean, they almost had all the water out of here. I'm like, damn, I don't know what kind of boat that was, but it was sucking the shit out of that water. And I suppose if they was gonna do that, no wonder why the couple of fisher people came here the couple of times they did come here, and then they got out of there. So I'm thinking, okay, when they finally drain all the water out the lake on this side, it's probably gonna be a bunch of fish jumping up and down, flapping around, like free fish. People can, get it in, go out there and get them some free fish there, because the water gone. And they probably gonna turn it to a park is what I was thinking. So I left to get them some time to do their work, and go to the other park. But I got to the other park where I was at, where I told y'all where I spoke to the guy who they sent the guy in there, the cool black guy, and me and him was speaking or whatever, about the spot that I got into it with the white guy, where he got in between us and broke us up at. That spot is a spot I went back to, and just to chill and kick it there, because I still go there sometime a lot as well, and I still like it. It's still a really cool park. So I go there, put up with whatever little harassment they might do at the park there as well, and I just be chilling in my own little world. Then I got up and came right back here, and I noticed the water was back up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they put the water back in the lake and got the little barges going that quick. I'm like, damn, that must be a powerful little barge thing. And so I just was chilling. But these are the donuts I got from the little free food little place where they give you out free food. I was gonna warm them up, taste them how they taste warm. But the guy's sitting there. But I'm gonna wait, because I be out here, a lot, and it's their way of but they keep trying to speak to me in reptile language, and I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to me in fucking lizard language. Bitch, talk like a human, you scary fuck. I'm American. Motherfucker, don't come talking to me in reptile language. Fuck you, fuck out of here with that dumb shit. And they try to speak to you in lizard language, reptile language, by getting pull up on the side of you or something, and you look at them, they smoke or something, and then drive off, or they pull up on you, they do little dumb shit to communicate with their body, which is reptile language, and expect you to know exactly what they're saying to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, fuck you, cracker, get out my face, and just leave. You know what I'm saying? Now they done got so annoying to the point where when they do even try to come and talk to me, I don't even want to talk to them no more. You feel me? You spit so long trying to talk to me, you little stupid ass reptile language, you know what I mean? Fuck out of here with that shit, man. But another term for it is like, well, I can't even say that's military silence, because military silence, they do some kind of sign language. They look at you, they do, they move and shit. But these, like the feds, I guess, they pull up on the side of you with the fucking glasses hiding their reptile eyes, big ass glasses everywhere they go. And they think, I don't know, man. It's just, anyway, catch y'all next video. Stay safe. Peace out. Big goofy ass glasses.